Founded on June 5, 1915, Citrus College has the proud distinction of being the oldest community college in Los Angeles County and the 5th oldest community college in the state of California. From humble beginnings with just 27 students to now serving nearly 20,000 students annually, Citrus College has provided exceptional educational opportunities for over a century. Today, Citrus occupies 104 acres in the foothills of the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains, 25 miles northeast of metropolitan Los Angeles. With our vibrant history, focus on quality, and commitment to excellence, we continue to be a leader in higher education thanks to our forward-thinking leaders, dedicated faculty and staff, and support from the community. As a result, our students have excelled both in and out of the classroom. Their stellar academic outcomes and noteworthy contributions to society have long served as an inspiration to those whose lives they have positively impacted. This tradition of student success and college completion has enhanced our institution's reputation throughout the nation and beyond. We regularly rank among the top 100 producers of associate degrees and among the top 50 in the nation for awarding associate degrees to Hispanic students. Year after year, Citrus College earns the distinction of being a military-friendly school, and we are consistently voted the region's best community college by readers of regional media and news publications. The American Association of Community Colleges also recently presented us with the Award of Excellence in the Student Success category, the first California community college to receive this honor, for establishing and promoting the associate degree for transfer pathway to four-year colleges and universities, and for introducing the Citrus College Promise and I Will Complete College programs, both designed to assist students in achieving their academic goals. Throughout our storied history, we've remained committed to preparing the next generation of leaders. We provide students with a world-class education, transfer guarantee to four-year institutions, and the essential skills to be competitive in the 21st century job market. Citrus College, increasing student success and completion for more than 100 years. Founded on June 5, 1915, Citrus College has the proud distinction of being the oldest community college in Los Angeles County and the fifth oldest community college in the state of California. From humble beginnings with just 27 students to now serving nearly 20,000 students annually, Citrus College has provided exceptional educational opportunities for over a century. Today, Citrus occupies 104 acres in the foothills of the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains, 25 miles northeast of metropolitan Los Angeles. With our vibrant history, focus on quality, and commitment to excellence, we continue to be a leader in higher education, thanks to our forward-thinking leaders, dedicated faculty and staff, and support from the community. As a result, our students have excelled both in and out of the classroom. Their stellar academic outcomes and noteworthy contributions to society have long served as an inspiration to those whose lives they have positively impacted. This tradition of student success and college completion has enhanced our institution's reputation throughout the nation and beyond. We regularly rank among the top 100 producers of associate degrees and among the top 50 in the nation for awarding associate degrees to Hispanic students. Year after year, Citrus College earns the distinction of being a military-friendly school, and we are consistently voted the region's best community college by readers of regional media and news publications. The American Association of Community Colleges also recently presented us with the Award of Excellence in the Student Success category, the first California community college to receive this honor, for establishing and promoting the associate degree for transfer pathway to four-year colleges and universities, and for introducing the Citrus College Promise and I Will Complete College programs, both designed to assist students in achieving their academic goals. Throughout our storied history, we've remained committed to preparing the next generation of leaders. We provide students with a world-class education, transfer guarantee to four-year institutions, and the essential skills to be competitive in the 21st century job market. Citrus College, increasing student success and completion for more than 100 years. Founded on June 5, 1915, Citrus College has the proud distinction of being the oldest community college in Los Angeles County and the fifth oldest community college in the state of California. From humble beginnings with just 27 students to now serving nearly 20,000 students annually, Citrus College has provided exceptional educational opportunities for over a century. Today, Citrus occupies 104 acres in the foothills of the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains, 25 miles northeast of metropolitan Los Angeles. With our vibrant history, focus on quality, and commitment to excellence, we continue to be a leader in higher education, thanks to our forward-thinking leaders, dedicated faculty and staff, and support from the community. As a result, our students have excelled both in and out of the classroom. Their stellar academic outcomes and noteworthy contributions to society have long served as an inspiration to those whose lives they have positively impacted. This tradition of student success and college completion has enhanced our institution's reputation throughout the nation and beyond. We regularly rank among the top 100 producers of associate degrees and among the top 50 in the nation for awarding associate degrees to Hispanic students. Year after year, Citrus College earns the distinction of being a military-friendly school, and we are consistently voted the region's best community college by readers of regional media and news publications. The American Association of Community Colleges also recently presented us with the Award of Excellence in the Student Success category, the first California community college to receive this honor, for establishing and promoting the associate degree for transfer pathway to four-year colleges and universities, and for introducing the Citrus College Promise and I Will Complete College programs, both designed to assist students in achieving their academic goals. Throughout our storied history, we've remained committed to preparing the next generation of leaders. We provide students with a world-class education, transfer guarantee to four-year institutions, and the essential skills to be competitive in the 21st century job market. Citrus College, increasing student success and completion for more than 100 years.
Welcome and good morning. I'm Taylor McNeil, student trustee for the 2021-2022 school year. We invite everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the flag salute. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
America, America, of thee I sing. America, America, let freedom ring. Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, first so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave and the home of the brave.
Will everyone please be seated? It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Greg Schultz, Superintendent President of Citrus College.
Thank you, Ms. McNeil, and thank you to our alumni, Jacob Gonzalez, Ethan Miley, and Amelia Pachado for your moving performance of our national anthem. Good morning. I'm Dr. Greg Schultz, and I'm proud to serve as the Superintendent President here at Citrus College. On behalf of our campus community, I want to welcome you to our 106th annual commencement ceremony at Citrus College. As we begin our commencement celebration, I want to pause and acknowledge the land on which Citrus College stands. And I would like to respectfully acknowledge and recognize our responsibility to the original and current caretakers of this land, water, and air, the Tongva Gabrielino peoples and all of their ancestors and descendants, past, present, and future. Today we are dispersed, and each of our homes is also home to many Indigenous peoples from all over the world. We are grateful to have the opportunity to live and work on these homelands. We recognize that a land acknowledgement is not an end in itself and must be part of a larger landscape of individual, collective, and institutional commitments. Here at Citrus College, I'm inspired by the work that we have done as a campus community to be a welcoming and inclusive institution of higher education. I'm grateful for each of our faculty, staff, and students, and I'm proud of the college we are becoming. Today is a special day for so many reasons. Not only is this our first in-person commencement ceremony in 3 years, yes, it is also the first time that I'm aware of where students from 3 consecutive graduating classes are in attendance to receive their certificates and degrees. First, let's give it up for the Citrus College class of 2022. Everyone here this morning, as well as everyone in our entire campus community, is proud of you for persevering and reaching this important milestone in your life. Congratulations. To the 175 graduates in attendance from our classes of 2020 and 2021, welcome home. We are so pleased that you were able to take part in this beautiful commencement celebration in person on our campus today. Your hard work and commitment are truly inspiring. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce some special guests, members of our campus community seated on the dais. As I ask them to stand, I ask that you please hold your applause until I'm done reading each of the names. First, from the Citrus Community College District Board of Trustees, please welcome Board President, Trustee Marianne Lutz, our Board Clerk Secretary, Trustee Dr. Anthony Contreras, Trustee Cheryl Alexander, Trustee Dr. Patricia A. Rasmussen, and Student Trustee Taylor McNeil. We also have in attendance Vice President of Finance and Administrative Services, Claudette Dane, Vice President of Student Services and Acting Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Richard Rams, our Academic Senate President, Gino Munoz, and Distinguished Faculty Member of the Year, Professor Dave Brown. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our outstanding faculty, deans, managers, supervisors, and staff who are seated on the field. Would you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you all for helping our students achieve their academic, professional, and personal goals. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Hala Fakuri, the 2021-22 President of Associated Students of Citrus College. Ms. Fakuri will be today's commencement speaker.
The world is a spinning time clock, constantly keeping us on our toes. Albert Einstein himself said, "Any fool can know, the point is to understand." I abide by this mantra to encourage myself to overcome life's obstacles and challenge myself, especially when pursuing my academic endeavors. Hello and welcome, my fellow graduates. It is a great pleasure to speak with you all today. My name is Hala Fakori, and it has been an honor to serve as your student body president here at Citrus College. We are beyond blessed to be able to celebrate together in person here today after the peculiar virtual years. I must say, it is definitely much more lovely to see faces rather than black boxes. Well, guys, we did it. We made it through. We completed our studies here at Citrus College, even during the most unprecedented times. I would like to especially recognize our first-generation students, student veterans, and parents among our graduating class today. Please join me in applauding them. Us graduates are a reflection of Citrus College, an institution that has provided us with great guidance for success thanks to our astonishing faculty members and staff. A big thank you to all of you on behalf of the class of 2022 for all of your help to getting us to this point. Fellow graduates, our hard work and dedication to finish our studies here at Citrus College brought us this far. Whether you are planning to pursue higher education or enter the workforce, I encourage all of us to maintain our diligent work ethic in our next journey and in all our future endeavors. The next chapter is an exciting one, full of endless opportunities awaiting us. Congratulations, graduates. May you all succeed in your future years ahead and take on the fascinating adventures. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fakuri, for your words of inspiration. Ms. McNeil and Ms. Fakuri, I now invite you to join your fellow graduates. Class of 2022, looking at your accomplishments in and out of the classroom, it doesn't take long to realize that you are indeed an impressive group of scholars. And I'd like to share a little bit about your achievements with a few of your closest friends and family. Today, for the class of 2022, we are awarding 2,156 degrees and 2,141 certificates of achievement. In addition, we have 639 honors students graduating. Yes. That group includes a total of 303 students who are graduating with honors, having earned a 3.3 to 3.59 grade point average, 160 students graduating with high honors, having earned a 3.6 to 3.79 GPA, and 188 students graduating with highest honors, having earned a 3.8 to 4.0 GPA. Another group to highlight are the many students who have completed their academic work at Citrus College and will be transferring after being accepted to a variety of four-year colleges and universities. Congratulations. I would also like to take this time to highlight our 37 student veterans who are graduating this year. We are so proud of your achievements, and we thank you for serving our country. At this time, I would like to recognize our active and retired military personnel who are with us today. So veterans, whether you are a student, a graduate, an employee, or whether you are here to cheer on one of today's graduates, will you please stand for a moment so that we can acknowledge you and thank you for your service to our country? Thank you. In addition, we have some truly inspirational graduates who've shown extreme dedication to pursuing their degrees. In fact, our youngest graduate is 18 years old, and one of our graduates is 72 years young. Congratulations to you both. Now, to the class of 2020, 2021, and 2022, your academic journey has been unlike any graduating class before you, a very dynamic time to say the least. You've navigated a global pandemic, and despite many challenges, you have persisted. Perhaps you knew you could do it all along. Maybe there were moments where you experienced doubt, but I want you to know, your Citrus College family, we believe in you, including the faculty and staff at Citrus College and your friends and family here today to celebrate your success. We always believed in you. We knew you had the potential to be here today, and so much more. We are so very proud of each and every one of you. And I hope one of the many lessons you leave with us and you take as you transition from Citrus College is no matter what challenges you face on the road ahead, you were prepared. You were prepared to succeed on the road ahead. As Kendrick Lamar says, it's gonna be all right. You know that, he said that. As you get ready to make your mark on the world, I hope you enjoyed your time here as a Citrus College owl. I know I speak for our campus community when I say that we enjoyed learning from you. If there's one thing we've learned from the past that we should take with us into the future, it's this: we must not take anything for granted. These past 2 years have reinforced that every day is a blessing and tomorrow is never promised. All we have is this moment. No matter where you're at in life, don't forget to take stock of everything around you. Even on days when things don't seem to be going your way, remember all the things you have in your life that you can be grateful for. Graduates, I'm extremely proud of you and the many contributions you've made to our college, your fellow students, and the community. The kindness and compassion you've shown to your fellow students and those throughout our community has not gone unnoticed. We see you, and I thank you. One of the greatest leaders in history, Mahatma Gandhi, once said, "Let the first act of every morning be to make the following resolve for the day. I shall not fear anyone on earth. I shall fear only God. I shall not bear ill will toward anyone. I shall not submit to injustice from anyone. I shall conquer untruth by truth, and in resisting untruth, I shall put up with all suffering." Students, you will likely be known as the most resilient graduating class in the 107-year history of Citrus College. As you move forward, I challenge you to use your knowledge to conquer untruth with truth, and do everything in your ability to help us promote and achieve social justice in our society and resist injustice. Please use the skills and abilities you possess to make our community, nation, and our world a better place, better than it is today. Now, those of you who know me know that on occasion I like to take pictures. We even have an Instagram account called @Superintendent President, but that's not important. At this time, I want to invite you to take this moment in and even take a picture or two or a selfie with your fellow graduates or colleagues. Trust me when I say that your future self will be glad you captured this day with some photo memories. So please go ahead, take a moment and snap a picture or two if you'd like. All right. And now we're approaching the moment that we've been waiting for today, the conferring of degrees. And as we prepare for that moment, I want to ask one more favor of our graduates. Graduates, if you are a mother, would you please stand and remain standing? Yes. Please remain standing. If you are a father, graduates, would you please stand? Graduates, if you are the first in your family to earn a college degree, would you please stand? Please remain standing. Graduates, if you balanced a job, family, and school, will you please stand? Graduates, if you're a dreamer, will you please stand? Graduates, if you had doubts or fears along the way but still found a way to get the job done, will you please stand? Graduates, if a loved one, friend, or mentor inspired you to keep going, please stand at this time. All right, one more thing. If you are proud to be a Citrus College graduate today, would you please stand? Thank you, graduates. Please be seated. Now, remember when I suggested that we can't take things for granted and we should take more pictures? Well, let's do both. So feel free to pull out your phones throughout today and take a photo of this moment or a future moment. Now, on behalf of the Citrus Community College District Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of Citrus College, I congratulate you all on a job well done. And now, please join me in welcoming Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Richard Rams, who will present our Scholastic Achievement Awards.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Richard Rams, Vice President of Student Services, and it is my pleasure to recognize the Scholastic Achievement Awards of our graduates. First, may I draw your attention to pages 13 through 39 of the official commencement program. Graduates in attendance today are recognized with one of 3 honors categories based on their overall academic performance. Our graduates earning an overall GPA between 3.30 and 3.59 are recognized with the distinction of honors, and they are reflected in the program with a single asterisk next to their name. At this time, I would like to invite our honors graduates to stand, be recognized, and remain standing. Next, our graduates earning an overall GPA between 3.60 and 3.79 are recognized with the distinction of high honors, and they are reflected in the program with a double asterisk next to their name. High honors graduates, please rise and remain standing. Finally, our graduates earning an overall GPA between 3.80 and 4.0 are recognized with the distinction of highest honors, and they are reflected in the program with a triple asterisk next to their name. Highest honors graduates, please rise. Please join me one last time congratulating our academic honor students. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, Citrus College recognizes 41 permanent members of honor societies, including Alpha Gamma Sigma, the Honors Transfer Program, and Phi Theta Kappa. These graduates are listed on pages 10 and 11 of your commencement program, and they are wearing medallions, cords, and stoles on their gowns, signifying that they have completed the requirement for membership in one or more of these honor societies. At this time, will all honor society members please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Next, the graduates wearing the medallions with red and white ribbons are students who have completed at least one term in office as a student government leader, and we acknowledge the time, service, and leadership they have provided to Citrus College. Will the following graduates please stand and remain standing as I call your names? Please hold your applause until all names are read. Nancy Arita, Michelle Barragon, Daniel Caldera, Justina Dubray, Hala Fahouri, Evelyn Herrera, Taylor McNeil, Aaron Ramirez, and Arvin Shahid. Thank you for a job well done, student leaders. Please be seated. Each year we recognize the Citrus College Outstanding Service Leaders of the Year. These awards are based on service to the college, involvement in their community, and scholarship. This year we recognize 2 outstanding recipients. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Diana Yvette Diaz. And Isaac James Lum. Thank you. Please be seated. The male and female athletes of the year are nominated based on their all-around performance and academic records. Will the following outstanding student athletes please stand and remain standing as I call your name? Catherine Goostrey, women's basketball, female athlete of the year. Maybe not here today, she just signed with Westmont College. Congratulations, Catherine. And Ian Tower, men's swimming and water polo, male athlete of the year. And Ian is heading to Ottawa University. Congratulations. Lastly, we want to recognize students who have received the highest academic honor, the Key of Knowledge, which is awarded to students who have achieved the highest overall academic performance. Will the following graduates please stand and remain standing as I call your names, and please hold your applause till all names are read. Lynn Almazri, Olivia Cristina Bonando, Javier Shire, Kenia Dueñas Sacero, Bethany Faith Shea, Lucy Madeline Nortman, Tanya Tang, Annie Williamson, Jiansheng Xiao, Juliana Natala Sofo. Thank you for joining us. You may be seated. As you can tell, we have an accomplished group of outstanding graduates at Citrus College. Please join me in congratulating these students for their outstanding achievements once again. And now I would like to invite Dr. Schultz back to the podium to acknowledge our distinguished alumni recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Rams. Each year, Citrus College and the Citrus College Foundation have the opportunity to recognize distinguished alumni, graduates who are making a difference in their communities. Last week at a beautiful ceremony on campus, we recognized two outstanding individuals as 2022 Distinguished Alumni Award recipients. First, Sam Pedroza, a community leader who served 3 terms on the Claremont City Council. Sam is a lifelong resident of the San Gabriel Valley and attended Citrus College in the late 1980s. As a student, he enjoyed spending time at the Student Center and taking a writing class where he began to focus on politics and current events. Later on, Sam developed and taught an online course in water politics at Citrus College. He also served on the Gold Line Construction Authority, where he worked with other cities to complete the Gold Line phase that included a stop across the street from our campus. Our second Distinguished Alumni Award recipient is Veronica Curtin. Veronica, as a class of 2020 graduate, I believe you're on the field with us today. Will you please stand? So you may have heard about her inspirational story on our campus publications or on social media. Veronica's lifelong dream was to go to college, so after making a deal with her daughter, Veronica enrolled in Citrus College in the spring of 2018. 2 years after she started, Veronica graduated with an Associate of Arts and transfer in the field of sociology at the age of 72. When asked about her achievement, she said, "I found out that I could do more than I thought I could do." Her story is a reminder that it's never too late to chase your dreams. Let's give Mr. Sam Pedroza and Miss Veronica Curtin a big round of applause. We are so grateful that these amazing individuals have stayed connected to Citrus College. After today's ceremony, I encourage all of our graduates to consider joining the Citrus Alumni and Friends Association. By becoming a member, you can keep up with friends and fellow alumni, stay informed of college news and events, and make a difference in the lives of students for generations to come. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Gino Munoz, Academic Senate President, to present the Distinguished Faculty Award.
Good morning, Board of Trustees, Dr. Schultz, faculty, staff, and most importantly, graduating students. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the recipient of the 2022 Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award, Professor Brown. Professor Brown is a graduate of nearby Monrovia High School. Next, he went on to attend right here our own fine institution, Citrus College. A young Dave Brown studied in and graduated from the automotive program in 1997. In 1999, he returned to his alma mater, not just as a past student visiting his old campus, but as an instructor teaching automotive courses. And he has been here ever since, educating students for over 20 years and counting. In addition to being a professor here, Dave is a good husband, a good father, and in keeping with his chosen profession in automotive instruction, he also happens to be a motorcycle enthusiast. But not just any motorcycle will do for Dave. Dave is a proud Harley rider. He has even ridden his chopper from here in Southern California all the way to Sturgis, South Dakota for the annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, the largest gathering of motorcycle riders from all over the world. But we are not here today to give Professor Brown an award for being awesome at riding his chopper cross country. We are recognizing him today for his distinguished service to Citrus College as a faculty member. So let me tell you some of what made Professor Brown so worthy of our recognition with this award today. When the global pandemic began, everything was shut down here at the college. All staff students were told to remain at home. However, shortly after the initial closure of campus, the automotive department instructional staff had to come back to work when most others were allowed to stay home. The nature of the automotive degree and course of instruction demands it. Automotive department instructors cannot teach students how to turn wrenches under the hood of a car without actually being under the hood of an actual car. And it is not just a simple matter of turning wrenches. Today's cars are a complex combination of traditional machinery and modern chips, internal combustion engines, and large lithium-ion batteries powering modern electric cars and hybrids. Thousands of intricate connections between metal components and parts, wires, sensors, computers, and more, all combine to make our own cars operate. And our students learn from Professor Brown how to use a staggering array of highly specialized tools and technical diagnostic equipment to maintain and repair them all. The practical applications and hands-on work required in the automotive course of the instruction simply cannot be performed or adequately simulated online. Students and professors need to be in the shop learning and working on real cars. Professor Brown and some of his colleagues in the automotive department returned to campus and developed COVID-19 safety protocols in the automotive shops to safely continue hands-on instruction and help their students that graduate from the program and obtain work in the automotive industry. This past year, scores of students gave Professor Brown extraordinarily high praise in the end of semester evaluations for his dedication to teaching and his contributions to their academic and future career success. Beyond his exemplary service to students, Professor Brown is a champion for the professional needs of his fellow faculty members. He is a chief negotiator for the faculty affairs and interactions with the college administration. For the past 2 years, he has worked with administration to make sure that faculty has everything needed to facilitate teaching from home. And then, since he was at the vanguard of developing safe on-campus instruction in the automotive shop during the peak of the COVID pandemic, Professor Brown passed on his lessons learned and best practices to the administration and ensured that faculty and the best safety measures and protocols in place for a successful return of the faculty and students to on-campus teaching this year in all courses of instruction. Professor Brown always has the faculty's best interests at the top of his priorities, and he always has and continues bravely to have the tough conversations that are needed to bring forth what is best for the faculty. We all, as faculty and student body at Citrus College, are so pleased with and proud of this year's recipient of the Distinguished Faculty of the Year Award. Again, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you and welcome to the podium for his remarks, Professor Dave Brown.
Thank you, Professor Munoz. You humble me, sir. Being selected as the Distinguished Faculty Award recipient is really extraordinary. I was nominated by a group of my peers, selected by an elite group of faculty and administrators. Just knowing I occupy a place in their minds that is in any way similar to the extremely high esteem in which I hold so many of my colleagues at Citrus College is truly remarkable. But before I get too deep into congratulating myself or thanking my peers, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the real reason we are here, to acknowledge and to celebrate the hard work and the accomplishments of our graduating students from the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. You have succeeded in graduating from what is easily the most prestigious community college in all of Glendora. It's hard to believe we haven't been able to do this in person since 2019. Indeed, with the exception of our VP of Finance and Trustee Rasmussen, most of the faces on the platform party are new faces. Gino and I are not new. It took me 23 years to get up here. In reflecting on that journey, I was reminded of what my colleague Jim Woolham said as he stood at this podium reflecting on his own induction into the ranks of distinguished faculty. I don't recall where he finally landed, but I do remember his citing numerous faculty members that he thought were distinguished. Indeed, I could make you a long list, but I'll spare you. It actually kind of makes me think of a little rock band I used to listen to back in the 1980s. They were part of a growing heavy music movement that became known as Bay Area thrash metal. When they won their first Grammy in 1989, the drummer cynically commented, "Well, if you'll give one of these to us, I guess you'll give it to anybody." You may have heard of them. It's a little band called Metallica. Metallica has moved on to do bigger and better things, and they've largely left thrash metal and fanboys like me in the rearview mirror. But no one can argue that they distinguish themselves. As such, the drummer's sentiment is actually correct. They do give awards if you distinguish yourself. So what have I done to distinguish myself? Well, it's not my academic pedigree. Citrus College is brimming with folks who are massively more qualified than I in their roles as teachers and faculty members. Indeed, one of my closest confidants on campus, Dr. Dave Ryba, is a PhD-prepared chemist who's done postdoctorate study and stuff like that. I teach people to fix cars. I may hold a few credentials that others don't, and maybe even one or two that nobody else on campus holds, but that's not it. I started at Citrus College as a student in 1991. One way or another, I've been a member of the campus community for over 30 years. This place is home to me. In that time, I've always tried to make it a better place. Since coming here to teach full-time in 1999 and getting involved in the Academic Senate and the Faculty Association in my first semester on campus, I recognized it was up to all of us to participate in the world in which we find ourselves. I can't control others' participation, but I can take ownership of my own. Since then, I've served the Senate and the Association in a variety of roles, and I've been on more committees than I can count. In each of these roles, I've tried to be a very active participant. I'm not going to waste time warming a chair, or as more recent life would have it, occupying a blank square on a Zoom call. If a committee is worth my time, it's also worth my effort. I try to be as actively involved in the deliberations and decision-making processes as I can be. And that's what I think my overarching message to you would be. Whatever you're into, personally or professionally, get deeply involved. Master it, own it, drive it. And don't leave continuing education behind. If you're like me, your educational journey is not yet finished. Indeed, if education is like Monopoly, you've just passed go, and you've not yet landed on free parking. Whatever you're shooting for in the future, I encourage you to continue to explore your general education. And if you don't choose to do a vast amount of that in a formal way, do it by traveling. So rich are the rewards of travel, of immersing yourself in places with other people and other cultures. My colleague Jamie Love, who teaches wonderful subjects in humanities and philosophy, once stated in reflecting on his time living and working in Korea, that no matter where you go, you find that people are the same. That isn't to say that people aren't different, with different cultural norms and different daily routines, but they are fundamentally the same. Everywhere you go, people work, they study, they strive to provide for their families, and they want to be safe and healthy and to pursue what makes them happy. Seeing that there is more that makes us alike than makes us different allows us to see our differences differently. And there's no more shining example of that rich culture and diversity than Southern California. Too often our own biases and prejudice get the better of us without our even realizing it. I challenge all of you to challenge yourselves in how you look at the world. And if you travel, you can start by looking at it from new places. In my time at Citrus College, I've learned a lot about what my faculty colleagues contribute. We all have our own cart to pull, and many of us often feel it is quite a heavy lift. My grandmother used to say, and I'm sure you've all heard this before, that if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I'm sorry, Grandma, but that is baloney. It's baloney. Sometimes the greatest rewards come from the things that are the hardest to do. There's been times, you heard about this motorcycling thing, right? There's been times I've ridden my motorcycle well over 1,000 miles in a single day. Let me tell you something, that's hard. It's work. But you get some really great stories. With all things, no matter how difficult, no matter how rewarding, there are ways we could make them even better. If I've distinguished myself in any way during my time at this institution, it's been by lending a sympathetic and an empathetic ear to my students and colleagues, and then by taking whatever steps I can to assist them with their burdens. Sometimes there are gaps in needed support or resources. Sometimes there are processes and procedures that don't make sense. I'd like to encourage all of you to pay attention to your peers. Watch them, listen, and while you should always remember to seek help when you need it, don't forget your role in making your world, wherever it is that you find yourself, a little bit better place. Offer yourself when you have something to contribute. Your world will become better, and you will be better for it. To my colleagues Anna McGarry, Terry Miles, Jeremy Clark, and Mariano Rubio, who nominated me for this award, to the Faculty Learning Institute, who selected me from the list of other distinguished candidates, to President Schultz, the members of the Board of Trustees and senior administration who invited me to be up on the platform with you today, I thank you. To be thought of as distinguished amongst a group of such distinguished folks is truly amazing. I will not forget this, and I pledge to continue to contribute to making Citrus College the finest institution of higher learning that it can be, even if that means I contribute to raising our VP of Finance's blood pressure every now and again. Finally, to the folks who are leaving us in retirement today, I wish you well. To the folks who are newly joining us as tenured faculty effective today, I welcome you. There are great things ahead. Thank you.
Congratulations, Professor Brown. And now, I would like to invite Board President Lutz and Vice President of Student Services and Acting Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Richard Rams, to come forward for the conferring of degrees.
Will the graduates please stand? Board President Lutz, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you for conferment of the Associate in Arts and Associate in Science degrees the members of the graduating class who have completed the state and district requirements for graduation.
As the president of the Board of Trustees at Citrus Community College District and by the virtual authority vested in me by the state of California, I concur upon the graduating class the degrees of Associates in Arts and Associate in Science with all the rights, benefits, and privileges appertaining thereunto. And next, one row at a time, the graduates will be invited to stand and come forward to be recognized and to receive your diploma cover. Thank you for remaining seated until you are instructed to come forward. You may now sit.
Taylor Elizabeth McNeil. Hala Fakuri. Arvin Shahid.
Catherine Hutchinson.
Matthew Della Rosa.
Alina Hughes.
Nancy Arita. Michelle Berrigan.
Ezekiel Torres.
Ryan Sanchez. Jaden Krosevic.
Stephen Capps.
Nicholas Hitoshi.
Destiny Barajas.
Aaron Ramirez. Ashley Lopez.
Michelle Soriano.
Isaac Lum.
Lorraine Marquez.
Diana Diaz. Alyssa Perez. Corey Kenny.
Jacqueline Tatiana Chavez.
Sarah Coyne.
Michael Verderber.
Veronica Rincon Zarazua.
Marlene Nguyen.
Lucy Nortman.
Rosa Tu.
Faith Daisy Ray Abuan.
Elisa Escobedo.
Joaquin Gonzalez.
Kiara Devine.
Catherine Rodriguez.
Dora Carranza.
Jet Valera.
Angelina Caballero.
Sasha Alvarez.
Erica Rodriguez.
Rachel Hines.
Rochelle Honore.
Dylan Holland.
Marissa DePietro.
Yanyi Shu.
Krista Garcia.
Andrea Contreras.
Samara Bonham.
Jennifer Calderon Zavala.
Sarah Valerio.
Caitlin Hammond.
Andrea Quiris Torres.
Judy Sao.
Stacy Gonzalez.
Kelly Lynn Butts.
Ayana Miller.
Giselle Cardoza.
Dimitri Funes.
Linda Granados Fuentes.
Brianna Rodriguez.
Samantha Tong.
Maria Del Carmen Ramirez.
Maria Ortiz.
Graciela Flote.
Ronnie Ayes.
Kimberly Germain.
Alyssa Rice.
Danae Neal.
Kara Elizabeth Reyes.
Cabrini Haynes.
Jessica Marie Arreyes.
Noor Samara.
Samantha Baca.
Shireen Tanas.
Adam Grubb.
Scarlett Johanna Romo.
Zhang Ji.
Norma Alzaga.
Marina Belen Fernandez.
Veronica Curtin.
Eslendi P. Lopez.
Brian Calderon.
Angelina Leon.
Daisy Alvarez.
Robert A. Pittman.
Ashley Cadenas.
Jenna Gonzalez.
Leslie Rodriguez.
Casimir Dina.
Ava Valdez.
Manelik Dulan.
Alexis Pardo.
Brian E. Diaz.
Emmanuel Correa.
Ashley Fuentes.
Tiffany Lai.
Anna Arce.
Victoria Johnson.
Ryan Romero.
Stephanie Vasquez. Eric Medina.
Angelina Mata.
Ian Michael Ramos. Natalie Chavarria.
Nancy A. Matamontiel.
Kyle Ablett. Isabella Curiel. Tracy Finister.
Jessica Estrada.
Dee Chung. Anna Lisbeth Martinez Cerna. Howard Kim.
Jessica Calderon.
Evi Hutabarat.
Rebecca Martinez.
Eric Furman.
Vivian Trong.
Adolfo Reinaga.
Charmaine Donato.
Celeste Marentes.
Annie Lowe.
Emily Beltran.
Alexa Carico. Caitlin Prescott.
Joseph Trochez.
Eduardo Lopez.
Talia Mendoza.
Izcali Sanchez.
Zarina Herrera.
Jenna Valdez.
Damian Giles.
Isabella Uribe Aguilar.
Jonathan Gamaliel Manikan.
Jennifer Castaneda.
Mason Leon.
Ashley Camarena.
Philip Guillen.
Kevin Ibrahim Furman.
Edward Vasquez.
Benny Perez.
Benedict Carl Marasigan.
Tolver Eccles.
Shekinah Charis Estepa.
Marissa Lugo.
Ronnie Lorraine de Guzman.
Dan Leva.
Chloe Haskin.
Christina Fernandez.
Victoria Ayala.
Got it. Brooke McClure.
Marjorie Aruga.
Jeffrey Tolar.
Amanda Trejo.
Thomas Stone.
Ying Liang.
Alicia Alegria Rivera.
Trisha Kyle.
Daniel Halmasius.
Laura Marquez.
Priscilla Rojas.
Helen Araya.
Yasmin Gonzalez.
Lily Radovsky.
Pamela Rodriguez Cornejo.
Amy Santoyo.
Lena Milton.
Alexandra Loera.
Camille Thomas.
Jeremiah Flores.
Tiffany Watson.
Kathia Chopin.
Amanda Richter.
Nayeli Zamora Figueroa.
Grace Casotes.
Miguel Santos.
Natalie Adams.
Arturo Carmona Jr.
Alyssa Rivera.
Miguel Villanueva.
Joseph Mariscal.
Chelsea Aguilar.
Aramani Leva.
Mary Jane Luna. Raylene Nunez.
Ryan Leva.
Jessica Guevara.
Molly Higeshiba.
Cesar Rios Sandoval.
Luke Espericat.
Adriana Torres.
Trevor Martin.
Weston Hackinson.
Levi Gardner.
Joseph Cruz.
Avisha Nikui Smith.
Navneet Gotra.
Vivian Robles.
Danielle Diaz.
Juan Zuniga Hernandez.
Julie Enriquez.
Dina Chafe Cortez.
Maria del Socorro Santana Escobar.
Sean Haynes.
Carly Palma.
Andrew Medina.
Adriana Hernandez.
Jocelyn Reyes.
Jennifer Cruz.
Angelique Rodriguez.
Carmine Carrion.
Carolina Isabel Maciel.
Michelle Valtierra.
Miranda Herrera.
Angela Donna Tartanella.
Brian Marquez.
Eloisa Lopez.
Jorge Flores.
Jeffrey Marcos.
Gabriela Tamayo.
Aniel Ryan Legaspi.
Andrew Hadeji.
Tiffany Gutierrez.
Angel Ortega.
Kimberly Lopez.
Andrea Aguilar.
Lauren Peel.
Zachary Tyler Reed.
Narlene Diaz.
Natalie Ramos.
Khalid Garcia Gonzalez.
Jennifer Carlson.
Mario Enrique Maron.
Elliot Diaz.
Noah Nunez.
Mao Nakamura.
Fabiola Bajo.
Elvira Catus.
Kristen Cope.
Jared Vanderloo.
Michaela Platt.
Gustavo Blandino.
Sierra Miller.
Hannah Watson.
Isabella Ibarra.
Sherlyn Guerra.
Alicia Santiago.
Oscar Cervantes Garcia.
Melissa Marie Mijangos.
Jose Miranda.
Kayla Ornelas.
Kimberly Amaya.
Savannah Varney.
Alexis Ortiz.
Arista de la Riva.
Logan Reichel.
Kaijing Zheng.
Esmeralda Rodriguez.
Aaron Munoz.
Juanamin Rodriguez.
Julianne Valenzuela.
Abby Muniz.
Suzanne Greer.
Anna Marie Pulgar.
Arthur Marquez III.
Carla Lopez Villegas.
Ashley Nicole Lacia.
Brianna Roman.
Alexis Franco.
Leanne Padilla.
Nia Nix.
Larissa Haynes.
Theodora Toyotomi.
Luis Morgan.
Verena Haney Misiha.
Joshua Teresa Mudra.
Marissa Avila.
Justin Carduzzi.
Alina Barella.
Sarah Serda.
Diana Barrera.
Audrey Santos.
Sandra Isabel Lopez.
Nicole Kaiser.
Jasmine Cuevas.
Jasmine Flores.
Maria Santana.
Skylar Scott.
Elise Hippolito.
Katie Beverly.
Rosalind Alzaga.
Tremaine Miller.
Naomi Friedman.
Zotra Zaifa.
Yamima Santosa.
Jordan Bates.
Felipe Bernal.
Karen Chavez Ortiz.
Ronald Nicdao de los Santos.
Benet Robinson.
Cyril Jan Pauline de los Santos.
Yumiko Nishimori.
Matthew Pulley.
Jaina Tamba.
Samantha Gaeta.
Christina Bobadilla.
Benjamin Hagman.
Chandler Hearn.
Christopher Gutierrez.
Aaron Acevedo.
Kevin Juarez Martinez.
Cheyenne Morrison.
Trey Dyer.
Irene Cruz.
Isabel Sierra Rodriguez.
Nicolette Maciel.
Eric A. Corona.
Ian Norman.
Michael Lewis.
Curtis Batters.
Hazel Lewis.
Josue Lopez.
Ariana Alvarado.
Diego Sanchez Villegas.
Madison Lorraine Nicholson.
Leilani Villanueva.
Lorraine Allen.
Fabiana Sedekase.
Lillian Zuniga.
Arlene Jaime.
Jaden Carrasco.
Roxana Ramirez.
Ashley Dainzer.
Daniel Galvin.
Flor Iraez Santiago.
Karina Cabrera.
Carlo Dan Santos.
Hannah McLean.
Ryan Hansen.
Ryan Louise Harney.
Victoria Lopez.
Chad Green.
Isabella Rose Tellez.
Elijah Xavier Camarina.
Odalise Saldate Garcia.
Taylor Supina.
Liana Maldonado.
Angelina Carava.
Yi Chen Chu.
Jorge R. Diaz.
Isaac Ruiz.
Andrea Sotero.
Kathy Clare.
Alexa Marquez.
Parker Disselrath.
Adrian Medina.
Doan Ham.
Tavares Scott.
Catherine Lupicorn.
Sylvia Stefan.
Violeta Bedola Valencia.
Momoka Ogawa.
Edith Lopez.
Marie Wingo.
Alejandro Cuevas.
Erica Ibarra.
Crystal Yvette Hernandez.
Alyssa Garcia.
Ariana Rosales.
Madeline Lopez.
Karen Zamudio.
Alejandra Montoya.
America Ramirez.
Sky Lopez Colorado.
Bianca Orozco.
Catherine Yamashiro Morales.
Adriana Ramirez Barbosa.
David Giovanni Ochoa.
Montserrat Perez.
Tatiana Hiron.
Dario Alanis Iniguez.
Yingxin Lu.
Karen Coronado.
Yu Ying Rong.
Rosa Zacarias Hulitl.
Jingji Jia.
Isela Godoniz Romero.
Luis Sandoval.
Laura Lopez. Zachary Buenviaje.
Reina Nava.
Jose Guillen.
Laura Viridiana Wild.
Reina Perez.
Joanna Partida.
Jasmine Duran.
Cynthia Obregon.
Nancy Zepeda.
Berenice Serrano.
Cecilia Reyes Hernandez.
Stephanie Salazar.
Sukhpreet.
Elia Sepulveda.
Alicia Rodriguez.
Audrey Cepeda.
Sydney Ochoa.
Alejandra Paez.
Nancy Mujia Reyes.
Jennifer Lopez.
Teresa Wren.
Precious Villarreal.
Alejandra Fragosa.
Emily Rojas.
Oscar Camacho.
Julia Salvador.
Fatima Ochoa.
Brianna Lopez.
Emily Orozco.
Josefina Varela.
Elisa Sherman.
Hannah Buchan.
Callista Beer.
Mariella Sandoval.
Renee Babich.
Areli Perez.
Adela Dueñas.
Cameron Letzo.
Catherine Bermudez.
Callie Main.
Kathy Loza.
Michaela Falter.
Alana Phillips.
Jasmine Zamora Cabrera.
Megan Lemaire.
Anahi Zamora Cabrera.
Jacqueline Preciado.
Alexander Bustamante.
Hildardo Limon.
Bang Chen Chi.
Jesse Sakaui.
Julian Orozco.
David Escobar.
Natalie Conboy.
Andre Iribe.
Vanessa Smith.
Karina Farias.
Mariah Nicole Smith.
Caitlin Shooter.
Daniel Carlos Lopez.
Emma Nunez.
Roberto Ramirez.
Alma Sanchez.
Sukmin Kaur.
Emeline Cornejo.
Jorge Hasso.
Jennifer Montez.
Emily Olivaro.
Nicholas Chacon.
Brianna Apelu.
Denise Reyes.
Crystal Paleo.
Emily Dickerson.
Nicholas Gerfine.
Riley Present.
Iman Tarifi.
Sandra Vega.
Jacob Jordan Spencer.
Teresa Segura Lobena.
Maya Mejia Alzaldo.
Ashley Torres.
Ava Mejia Alzaldo.
Enrique Rangel.
Adriana Perez Montenegro.
Daniela Alanis.
Lucia Martinez.
Nicole Garcia.
Jennifer Castro.
Carla Dakin.
Lizette Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Garcia.
Erika Aoki.
Andrew Perez.
Miku Hashimoto.
Christopher Taggart.
Michael Lazcares.
Corey Kutch.
Karina Solorio.
Erica Alvarado.
Jennifer Alvarenga Aguirre.
Tracy Marquez.
Eric Ortiz.
Ezekiel Zuraba.
Michelle Weldon.
Victoria Nig.
Dana Revelis.
Nancy Mendez.
Wendy Robin McKinley.
Raquel Perez.
Augustin Mata.
Tiari Pendia.
Anthony Oliver.
Vanessa Vasquez.
Corey Roy.
Alexandra Diaz.
Ronnie Franco. Frankie Puentes.
Olivia Miranda.
Michael Anthony Soria.
Alexa Brunsma.
Yoshira Beatrice Dominguez.
Michelle Ventura.
Verlicia Morris.
Juan Ducrishi Andreve.
Monica Mendez.
Rachel Schmidt.
Letitia Ramirez.
Summer Southall.
Brianna Magallanes.
Shihab Subeta.
Angela Pasquale.
Diana Guzman.
Giselle Torres.
Christian Navarro.
Roxanne Hansen Praxedis.
Amaya Nelson.
Kelly Higueros.
Marcus Guadalupe.
William Flores.
Edwin Rocha.
Riley M. Facer.
Stephen Kinchin Andrews.
Victoria Standilovich.
Josiah Garcia.
Kate Pineda.
Jessica Andrada.
Adriana Terran.
Angelica Tinajero.
Nina Santoya.
Cheyenne Patterson.
Gabrielle Just.
Blake Welch.
Justine Kershke.
Bree Becerra.
Victoria Kane.
Matthew Rios.
Destiny Ramirez.
Jacqueline Arevalo.
Mariah Villanueva.
Ivan Matus.
Lydia Laborde.
Amelia Deffenbaugh.
Reagan Galvin.
Alexia Moya.
Kathleen Jensen.
Deanna Vasquez.
Lanine Roberta Gonzalez.
Andrew Santillana.
Jin Chang Xiao.
Priscilla Regoza.
Juliana Lupien.
Yvette Lopez.
Priscilla Lopez.
Cynthia Mata.
Joanna McCann.
Jessica Rocco.
Mia Diaz.
Amethyst Trang.
Brittany Unsure.
Jishing Bian.
Catherine Liu.
Oscar Hernandez.
Sarah Topete.
Jeffrey Navarro.
Sophia Thanopoulos.
John Diaz.
Roxana Pena.
Liana Garcia.
Alora Canier Palacios.
Christopher Palacios.
Ashley Scott Nelson.
Ryan Ramos.
Lorena Estela Parga.
Daniela Galvin.
Esmeralda Rios.
Carla Alvarez Morales.
Alexander Alvarez.
Gloria James.
Anika Denise Banguigalen.
Veronica Seedpass.
Anahi Basenas.
Jose Vasquez Rosales.
Carolyn Michalski.
Jacqueline Garibe Orozco.
Francisco Batista. Brian Centeno.
Lillian Dado.
Felix Zarate.
Matthew Contreras.
Cynthia Larios.
Joan May Marcia.
Joe Guerrero Jr.
Sierra Sky Cardenas.
Stephanie Jean Nicosia.
Adriana Enriquez.
Vanessa Salazar.
Sandra Covarrubias Rodriguez.
Kimberly Toth.
Sabrina Landeros.
Blake Welty.
Tonali Calderon.
Samantha Smith.
Alexander Morales Jr.
Leandra Aguilar.
Isaac Mayo Reza.
Richard Acosta.
Ethan Coe.
Rebecca Lauver.
Natalie Perez.
Dominique Estrada.
Luce Combs.
Martin Gandara.
Jessica Venegas.
Jameson Douglas Dempster.
Diana Aquino Rivera.
Erin Rocha.
Brittany Partain.
Juan Saucedo.
Christopher Harper.
Michael Estrada.
Anthony Elijah Teo.
Christina Adamo.
Francis Dogani.
Melissa Edwards.
Gracie Perez.
Margarita Camarina Lopez.
Angelica Gavia.
Arum San.
Gabby McBride.
Ping Shan Lee.
Emma Gonzalez.
Urara Kakugawa.
Alondra Perez.
Fung Lee.
Suzette Campos Mora.
Brandon Quinones.
Maya Gomez Gonzalez.
Shi Hin Woo.
Madison Null.
Gabriela Enriquez.
Elisa Mercuchian.
Darnay Triplet.
Jacqueline Orozco.
Alexis Cesar Diaz.
Luisa Arrojo.
Brian Cuevas.
Emily Morales.
Megan Cuba. Cynthia Lizette Montano.
Carolina Kuros. Evelyn Enriquez.
Andrea Marie Vasquez.
Samantha Villa.
Jasmine Celeste Cesaris.
Juliana Garcia Men.
Gabriela Garcia.
Ashley Eppard.
John Perez.
Stephanie Dillman.
Jasmine Cruz.
Joshua Puente.
Alisa Salas.
Musadak Sibat.
Amira Jate.
Elisa Hirugami.
Shelley Alexander.
Nicole Fowler.
Lauren Paz.
Tess Walker.
Carlo Villanueva.
Chloe Johnson.
Nayeli Ramos.
Zoe Mullen.
Cynthia Gonzalez.
Christine Daly Mullen.
Jasmine Martinez Prado.
Julianne Mullen.
Alexandria Corona.
Natasha Diaz.
Guadalupe Montano Soberano.
Catherine Stout Bernal.
Patrick Borge.
Delaney Medina.
Jimmy DeLeon.
William Zenda.
Diana Martinez.
Jeanette Berumen.
Jocelyn Reyes.
Daisy Ayala.
Brittany Marie Vasquez.
Jose Mora Nabor.
Paula Mary Gutierrez.
Laura Espejel.
Carla Gonzalez.
Sarah Perez Barrientos.
Mitchell Pinto.
Delilah Garcia.
Mirka Zepeda.
Matthew Castro. Mary Holmes. Bryce Laver. Daniela Loaiza Martinez. Zachary Mesa Contreras. Natalie Ariano. Matthew Carter. Natalie Valdez. Robert Rodriguez. Mason Brown. Angela Roldan. Alana Daly O'Brien. Luis Portillo. Zina Munoz. Michelle Elias Ramirez. Stephanie Camacho. Ashley Herrera. Victoria Hogue. Stephen Listio. Karen Vasquez. Catherine Trinidad. Aileen Soto. Giselle Salinas. Brianna Salinas. Guadalupe Delgado. Melissa Delgado. Erica Nicole Castillo.
Graduates, please stand. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the Superintendent, President, faculty, and staff of Citrus College, I congratulate all of you. You have one last thing to do at this time before you officially become an alumni of Citrus College. On the count of 3, I want you all to move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations! As we prepare to exit the ceremony, please remain in your assigned row until the usher signals for you to exit. After all graduates have been escorted off the field, family and friends are welcome to come down on the track and greet your graduates and take photographs. Now, the Citrus College Sierra Wind Symphony, under the direction of Professor Maurice Limon, will perform the Symphonic March by Clifton Williams. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for remaining in your seats, and thank you for coming.